With most of the country already under extreme measures, it's clear that we need to do more together. That means the government is once again instructing you to stay at home.
As a kid, I never had to worry about anything. I'd be outside until the street lights turned on and spent my weekends playing Copsey. I'd never heard of the word mental health, and I know a lot of you are the same. Just over a year ago, a virus had come into the world, and life has not been the same since. That virus is called COVID-19. This has physically affected many around the world, but since going into a number of lockdowns, it has introduced mental health to so many people. The feeling of loneliness had never hit so many people before. We can't see friends or even family. I admit, I've been someone who has struggled over the past year. But it's okay. It's okay to feel down in these situations. You'll never be alone. Although life is different right now, there are still so many people to support you. We're all in this together and we'll fight through this pandemic. I spoke up to friends, and it was the best thing that I've ever done, as it has got me out of the stage where I was feeling depressed. So if they could help me, I'm sure they could help you. Here is a bit of advice from the people closest to me.
For me, I've just found out that if I want to get stuff done, if I want to be motivated, if I just generally want to be in a happier state of mind, it usually starts with getting rid of this. So after you watch this video, I challenge you to go off the radar on social media for just 1 week, just 1 week. And I mean, I can only speak from personal experience, but trust me, after a few days, you're going to realize that you don't really need this.
Remember, you're not alone. Never give up. I know it's tough right now, but you're going to get through it. You're amazing. Never forget it.
I just had to say a quick message. You are all so incredibly loved, and everybody is so proud of you. You have got through one of the worst years we've had to go through, but you did it. You did it. And it's just a stepping stone into your amazing future. Nobody knows what's going to happen in the future, but I can tell you, you will have one of the best times of your life. So many memories, new friends, spending time with family, getting a puppy. I have no idea what is in store for you, but it is going to be amazing. I love every single one of you, and have the best year possible because you deserve it so much.
You need to put your needs above other people's, because if you aren't at the top of your priorities list, then something's gone very wrong there. You need to sort that out, okay? So you need to make sure you're taking care of yourself as well as other people, of course.
My advice for coping with lockdown is just to give yourself a break. Like, let yourself stay in bed all day, let yourself not shower. Like, you're allowed to have like days off. Just keep yourself alive, keep yourself happy as you can be, and that's all you need to do.
Write a to-do list each night. Write down 3 things that you want to achieve the next day. If you're having a bad mental health day, they can be as simple as jumping in the shower, getting out of bed. And then on good mental health days, they can be as complex as working out, getting work done, stuff like that. So then each night you can go to bed and look at your list and be like, I achieved that. No matter how big or how small it was, you can still feel productive. And it's something that's helped me out a lot during this time. Just know that it will get easier. You're not alone. As alone as you may feel, not being able to see your friends, we are still all here. You have content creators, you have social media, like everyone is still so connected, even if you may feel very distant.
The first one for me is reaching out to people. Make sure that you're talking to your friends, make sure you're talking to your family. That would be probably my best advice for people that are struggling. We don't want anyone getting lonely, and during lockdown it's very easy to get isolated. So if you don't really speak to your friends that much and you feel yourself getting isolated, reach out to them. They'll probably appreciate it just as much as it benefits you. Number 2, I'd say exercise is so important. It's the best excuse to get out of the house at the moment, and it will keep you mentally well, it will keep you physically well. I would recommend that. It does so much for me, so I reckon it can do so much for you as well. And then finally, I'd say maybe start taking up a new skill. Maybe focus on something else, try and get better at something. Like, we've got so much time just sitting inside, not doing very much at the moment, and it would be so good if you could maybe use that time to sort of, you know, bring something good out of it, like make the best out of a shit situation.
The best advice I can give for getting through this lockdown that's really helped me myself as well is to make sure you get out and do some form of exercise, whether it be a run, a walk, a cycle, whatever you feel like will help you the best. Make sure you get out, put some music on, put your headphones on, just try and relax, get whatever music you feel you're into on, and just get out, get some exercise, get some fresh air, and that will really help.
I'm not an expert by any means, but I can just kind of talk from personal experience throughout the first couple of lockdowns that we've had. The main things that got me through it was keeping myself busy, keep giving myself a hobby, always having goals to work towards, and it's one of the perks of doing YouTube, I suppose, as well, is, you know, it's a great hobby to have during a time where you can't go anywhere. You know, you can have a bit of entertainment and sitting down in front of a camera and editing whatever footage you get. Exercise was a massive thing in keeping my head straight and keeping me positive throughout the first couple of lockdowns. Even going out for a 10-15 minute run is whatever little bit you can do to help yourself stay in a positive mindset is massive. Try and think positive thoughts as well, as much as you can, no matter how down you're feeling. Always think about that light at the end of the tunnel. You know, whatever it is in life that keeps you motivated, always have that in mind when things get bad. And you know, you're gonna feel down, you're gonna feel angry, you're gonna feel pissed off. I know I did quite a lot during particularly the first lockdown. I kept myself going by taking care of myself physically, which in turn took care of me mentally, keeping myself busy with hobbies such as YouTube. Exercise as well served as a hobby that kept me busy, and just thinking that light at the end of the tunnel. There will be a day where all of this will be over. That's what we're working towards, a better world. We're gonna get through this, and yeah, mind yourselves. Good luck.